Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. It is another update for the Deck of Panning Project Pan. Very excited for this update. I have a lot of progress to share this update with you guys, but first I'm just gonna pause for a moment. I'm gonna link my introduction video up in the cards. So if you haven't seen any of this project and you don't know anything that's going on, I recommend checking that video out. But the very brief spiel is that Emily created this project. Emily's channel is going to be linked down below in the description box. But Emily created this project pan inspired by, converted from a booktuber's to be read project that she does. And Emily asked for permission and the Deck of Panning Project Pan was born. So it is a project that is centered around a deck of cards as well as a game board that Emily shuffles randomly every month on the 10th of the month. All of the numeric cards change, their prompts will change every month. The same prompt could be on the game board in different locations, but each prompt will be shuffled every month. And then the constants are always the face cards, as well as there's always a joker in the deck. So the joker is an "are you joking me" kind of prompt where something you really don't want to be working on, but you have to work on it. So I have the joker in my project, lucky me, and my project has been dealing me some tough cards this year. Last month was kind of an anomaly where we had a little bit more of a gentle selection, and I'm excited because I have some rollouts to share with you today. So we are going to be picking some new cards, and I have not looked at the game board, so I don't know what fun is waiting for us in that regard, but I'm going to just shuffle my cards really quick, even though we're not there yet. But there's that. I'm just going to talk about it in order that I normally talk about things in my project pans, which is starting with the product that's been in the longest, and then we go down to what has rolled in the most recently. So starting with my "are you joking" prompt, I ended up rolling in a shade from my Going Coconuts palette to completely finish, and I don't often finish eyeshadow, so this was kind of a push for me to actually finish an eyeshadow. And I went with pretty boring basic, what people use as a lid setting shade. However, I use these shades just to blend out crease work. I don't set my eyeshadow primer or anything, so I just use these shades to blend out my crease work. So it's a long haul kind of product for me. So you'll see the clips going on the screen as you've been seeing. And after another 22 uses, this is what that shade Shredded is looking like in the Going Coconuts palette. So you can see that we have a ton of progress in the pan, but we have not yet finished it. Oh my gosh. So I know last update I mentioned that I was going to be repressing this shade, and clearly I have not repressed this shade yet, mostly because I didn't want to be without a blending out shade for me. However, I have my Bare Necessities palette out on my desk for my No Pan Left Behind, and that has some matte blending out shades very, very similar to this that I haven't been wanting to reach for because of this. So I think what I'm going to do is actually take the time and repress this now, because I know I have some shades out on my vanity that will allow this to dry completely before I start using it again. So I'm going to be repressing this. You'll see in a YouTube reel, an Instagram reel, whatever. I am so close to finishing this shade off, and I'm going to be so excited to finish this off. I have some goals for, if you missed my last video, I have an eyeshadow bank now. So once I finish that shade, I actually get a point into my eyeshadow bank, and that'll be really exciting. So hopefully I can do that sooner than later. The next prompt we pulled was for the prompt bronzer, and I've been just slowly but surely chugging my way through this product the entire year now, and it lives in this. This is the e.l.f. Cream Contour palette. I am hiding the shade that I am panning because I want to show you the clips of what this was looking like when we rolled this in back in update 6. I want to say that was probably, if we're on update 8 right now, it was the March update. I don't know, whatever And this is what that is looking like now. I've been making so much progress in this freaking product. I am so excited. This is for sure going to be an empty product before the end of the year, which is going to feel like such an accomplishment. I have been working on these bronzer shades the entire year, and I had pan on, I think I had pan on all of them when I started working on them. So I'm really excited that this little bit is all that I have left in this bronzer. If you have any recommendations on any cream bronzers that you think I should try, or maybe are you interested in any cream bronzers and you haven't wanted to like bite the bullet and try them, let me know so I can test them for you and let you know how I like them. So leave any recommendations on cream bronzers because I am about to be in desperate need for it. Next was the prompt, something that already had pan in it, and I was really excited to roll what I rolled into this project because I've been really wanting to pan this and finish it and get it out of my collection for honestly years now. I ended up rolling in my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonstone. I have had this for so long. You will see the clips on what this was looking like when we first rolled it in the last update. And this is what that is looking like today. It has so much progress in this. I am shocked with the amount of progress that I have actually made in this. Like when I look at it like every day, I'm like, well, I'm not using that much. And then I'll look at the progress videos and I am like astonished with how much progress I am making in this. I think I'm going to repress this at the same time as this guy, so you'll see hopefully something soon repressing those and not just saying it and then like ghosting. Then we rolled the prompt hair care into this project, and I feel like I've been slowly panning my hair care products throughout the course of the year in both this project and my year-long project pan. I keep randomly picking hair care, and that's okay. That's totally okay. I ended up rolling in the Pureology. What is this? This is the Shine Bright Taming Serum. This I bought 3 years ago for my wedding, and it's still living. It's still in my collection. It has a 12-month shelf life. That's okay. It's fine. It's just for hair. So I was at that red line when we rolled it in. I jumped down to this black line. I am now at that gold line there. I used a lot more this month than I did last month. I used double the amount of product. So I used 6 grams even this month, and I used 3.3 grams last month. So I feel like I definitely could finish this. I know like the line marking doesn't seem like it. This red to black was probably an air bubble, and I probably had a lot more product in there than it looked like. The next item that I had in this project was for the prompt, a non-cruelty-free brand. And I have just a handful of products in my collection that are from non-cruelty-free brands. I ended up rolling in the Benefit Sunny Blush. I want to say these are the Wanderlust blushes, something like that. I don't remember. But this is in the shade Sunny. This is just a really pretty peachy kind of color. I am not wearing this today, but I've been wearing this so often. I ended up reaching for this another 17 times this month, and I'm really happy to say I met my goal of using this 30 times. I used 0.6 grams. I'm excited to roll this out. I tend to really just like put my blinders on and only use a project pan blush when I'm panning one, or like when it's in a project. So I'm just excited to have my uses and be able to now roll this out of this project and focus on something else and try to use more of my blush collection. The next item we had in was for the brand you only own one of. And at the time, I only owned one item from Revolution. I think that actually is pretty true still, because my goal was to finish this guy up. This is the IRL Filter Finish Lip Pencil in the shade Chai Nude, which this color does not scream chai to me, but that was misleading marketing on the website. But this is completely done. There is no product left in there. There was a tiny nub and it fell onto my carpet, and I am not my carpet, the rug that's under my desk that the dog exclusively wants to chew his snacks on. So I was not going to put that on my face in any capacity. So I feel like I used this really, really quickly, but because I used it as a cream blush, like I would scribble this sucker on my cheeks because I really didn't like it as a lip product. Mostly I use this as a cream cheek product. I literally would just scribble it on my cheeks as like very heavily and then take a dual fiber brush or a sponge and just blend it out, and it worked pretty okay for that. The last product in was for another of my favorite color, and these projects this year really want me to pan favorite color items, and my favorite color is mint. It's like a mint green, a teal, a light teal, if you will. And because I'm trying not to pan eyeshadows in projects because I have another project for eyeshadows starting a week from this. For this favorite color prompt, I went with this guy because this is my favorite color, but I could not bring an eyeshadow in, I will tell you that. So this is the Pro Strength version of the Urban Skin RX products. This is the Super C Brightening Serum. This is a vitamin C serum. I didn't really know how I felt about this. I was on tretinoin for a good long while. I ran out and my derm wasn't refilling it. I'm finally getting a refill on it, but I'm going to wait to use that to kind of try to pan some of these other skincare products that I can't use while I'm on tretinoin. This one, I believe, is one of them. I don't use vitamin C. It burned my face when I was on tretinoin. I wasn't sure how I felt about this when I rolled this in, but now I actually really like it. And I'm like down to here. There's not a ton of product left in here. I'm going to keep this. I thought I might have decluttered. Like, I thought bringing it into this project would make me realize I really don't need it and I can declutter it. I will say I don't like the smell of this. It has like a weird smell. My goal was to use it 30 times or decide if I wanted to declutter this. I ended up using this 27 times over the course of the month, but I am going to roll this out of the project. I don't actually need something like this telling me to use this now. I just kind of built this into my routine and I will just continue to use it. So I'm actually going to roll 3 items out. I'm gonna just quickly shuffle my cards so you know that I actually did it. I have the game board pulled up in front of me and I'm excited. I'm nervous because I have, again, 3 prompts to pull. The more times you pull, the higher your chances are for something you don't want. I pulled 2. Okay, we'll just go for 2, I guess. So I have the 10 of diamonds and then the 4 of spades. So the 10 of diamonds is brand new. Grand. And then the 4 of spades is body care. These, like, I really just only like to pan makeup. It's fine. Body care is fine. The last prompt is this one. Ooh! Oh, the Black Ace is a focus. Ooh, this is so good. Okay, so I, right here in this notebook, have a list of items I want to pan. And if you missed it, I posted a video of 30 items that I wanted to finish before 2024. That's the list of items I'm going to go off of. This is very nice. This is actually quite nice. That must be a crowd record. That took me all of like 30 seconds. I'm not kidding. So I'm really excited about this. I have probably some stuff I shouldn't be putting into this, but that's okay. It's 1 item. It's fine. I can manage. So we started up by pulling the 10 of diamonds, which was a brand new item. And I'm actually really excited about this because I've been wanting to try this for quite some time now. I don't remember who, but someone recommended, I believe they recommended this primer. It was either on a video or like an Instagram story or something like that. Someone recommended, when I had really dry tretinoin skin, the Bear With Me like jelly primer, and it's a hydrating primer, and they said it was pretty darn gripping. And I've only felt it when I worked at Ulta, and I'm excited about this though. I need an adult to open this though. It's a pretty big jar, And there's like 1.4 ounces of product in here. That's a lot, actually. Man, it is so unappealing looking. Do you see how like textured it is? But I am going to set the goal to use this 15 times. I feel like that is a pretty good amount. It's such a weird texture. NYX primers have actually impressed me, so I am excited to try this one out. Again, 15 uses for the NYX Jelly Primer. Then the next one we rolled in was the Four of Spades. That was for a body care item. And I've been meaning to pan this for a while. I just kind of went on the back burner of using my lotions. But I'm going to pull this guy in. I was focusing on some other lotions earlier this year, but I just bought like a pack of like mini lotions for like the winter. So I kind of want to use up this one is a very, very summer warm weather scent. So I want to finish this up, and I am down here. So I have not a ton of product left in here, but definitely what I would say is going to last me more than a month. It's probably going to take me 2 months to use up this chunk of product. The last one is the one for Focus. And for that, I pulled an item from my 30 I want to finish before 2024. And this is the exception I am making to that eyeshadow rule because I just need a little extra incentive to finish eyeshadows occasionally. So I figured I'm going to just roll this in. It's not a difficult shade, and there's not a lot of product in it. I really just need to give myself the go for it. And it's this guy from my Menagerie Feral palette, and this is all that's left in this shade, and I feel kind of embarrassed to say like I'm gonna bring this in to finish it, but this shade broke after I did my palette tour this year. The palette dropped on the floor. I was so upset. So this is all that remains of that shade, and I've been like not letting myself use this, but I'm pretty sure I have shades similar to this in my collection, so I don't know why I don't just let myself go ahead and use it. So I want to finish this shade off, but that is everything for the Deck of Panning Project Pan. Thank you again to Maddie and Emily for creating the project idea and converting it into a panning project. We all love this project so much. I know I'm going to be doing this again next year because I love a prompt-based project. Ooh, I love a prompt-based project so much. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys are hitting your goals left, right, and center. I hope you are just not flying through your products. I hope you're getting your money's worth out of your products and you're enjoying every single use that you are getting out of them, unless you hate the product, in which case I hope that you fly through them, and I hope all of your panning is going well. But that is it for this video. I hope you are doing well no matter where you are. I hope you guys are staying healthy, sane, and safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!